So for this project, I went to a beautiful beach in the Turks and Caicos, and I gathered all these tiny, tiny little shells and pieces of coral. And to give you a perspective, there is my pinky finger. You can see how tiny. Gorgeous. I'm also going to be using these micro beads, micro bubbles to decorate my underwater scene. Here are the open bezels, and I'll show you how to use them. I have some seaweed and some sand from a beach. You also need an ultraviolet torch to cure the resin. And this is the resin, and I'm going to be using Bombay Ink. So I'm going to show you how to apply the packing tape to the bezel. I just use clear packing tape because these are transparent, you can see through them. That's why I don't want a solid background. I want to see the effect. So apply the packing tape. Oops. Make sure it's pressed down on all four sides so that the resin doesn't leak through. Give it a good press down. I'm going to place this down next to the others, and I'm going to have 2 landscape scenes and 1 portrait underwater scene, just for a little variation. Right, those are ready. Now I am going to take my sand along with the UV resin. I'm going to put sand in a much smaller container because I really don't need a lot of sand for this project, because these are tiny. They're like 1 inch by 2 inch bezels. And so here's the UV resin, DecorRom. The good thing about this is it cures really quickly and you don't have to mix it with anything else. So I'm going to apply a few drops into the sand, and then I'm going to stir it well, and you'll see the next process. Oh, I think it's a good idea to put the lid on the UV resin each time you're not using it, just in case you are in a sunny place, and sun also cures this resin. So I'm going to get ahead and mix this sand. Yes, so this resin, if you didn't have an ultraviolet light but you had a nice sunny day, you can leave the resin out in the direct sunlight. You need the UV rays though, so it won't dry through the window. So now I'm going to put the sand in the bottom. This is going to be the bottom of the ocean, and I'm doing this one in a different way just because I can. So it's kind of fiddly, and the gloves sometimes stick to the packing tape, so it's a good idea to use actually 2 toothpicks so that your glove doesn't stick. But anyway, this one, I'm just going to spread the sand around the bottom to make it look like the sandy bottom of the ocean. And do the same with all 3. Just move it around. It's kind of sticky because the resin hasn't cured, and the resin won't cure until you put the ultraviolet light on. It's not like regular resin that once you've mixed it starts working. So once I've done this, I'm going to cure the resin. Now the resin has cured, and you cure it for approximately 45 seconds. I'm going to try a couple of things here. First of all, I'm going to fill up the ocean with the UV resin. And again, there's no rush with this. You've got plenty of working time. And also, if you don't cure it properly, it stays sticky. So I'm going to try the Bombay Ink Teal. And it's taking a little bit of ink and stirring it around, and as you can see, it's really not mixing well in the resin. I'll add a little bit more. Just swirl it around. It's just almost staying separated. No matter how I try to mix it in. I'm going to push all this up to the edges. And yeah, I really don't think that's going to get any better than that. So for the other two, I'm going to try Pinata Alcohol Ink, the blue. I'm going to put a little drop in one bezel. And, oh, well, that was, you can see how far that goes. That is the deep blue ocean for sure. So I'm going to spread that around. That's okay though, because they're going to look so pretty anyway. And I'm not even going to put any of the alcohol ink in the other bezel. I think I'm just going to pull up some tinted resin and mix that in. Let's swirl it all around. That's nicer actually. It's a little more transparent, or translucent should I say, because those are the three different effects. You've got dark blue, the alcohol ink worked really well, and the Bombay ink not so good. I have now going to cure all these three pieces. Now they're fully cured, and the next step is the fun step, which is to decorate with coral and seaweed and tiny shells. I'll do this carefully with my tweezers.
It's spinning round like a red balloon way up in the clouds, and my feet will not stay on the ground. You anchor me back down. I am nearly world renowned as a restless soul who always skips town, but I look for you to come around and anchor me back down. There are those who think that I'm strange. They would box me up and tell me to change, but you hold me close and softly say that you wouldn't have me any other way. When people pin me as a clown, you behave as though I'm wearing a crown. When I'm lost, I feel so very found when you anchor me back down. There are those who think that I'm strange. They would box me up and tell me to change, but you hold me close and softly say that you wouldn't have softly say that you wouldn't have me any other way, when all the world is spinning round like a red balloon way up in the clouds, and my feet will not stay on the ground. You anchor me back down.
There you have it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm going to bring you down now for a closer look. Here's some other shape pendants that I've made. I also resin the back of them, and just to give them a shiny back, because once they've been on the tape they're not. Anyway, I really thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out my Etsy store and my website, and links to both of those are below this, along with products that I recommend. And I will see you next time. Bye.